Everybody wants to feel special. But today's seniors are special in that we create special laws to protect them. Hi, I'm Jeff Hoyt, Editor-in-Chief of SeniorLiving.Org. As Executive Director and founder of the Helps nonprofit law firm, a charitable firm that helps seniors nationwide with financial problems, attorney Eric Olsen spends a lot of his time telling people about the special legal provisions that protect seniors, but only if they know about them. In this interview, the former bankruptcy attorney will explain the special ways that seniors' Social Security payments are protected, seniors' pensions and retirement income are protected, seniors' bank accounts are protected, and how seniors get special treatment when it comes to paying taxes, as well as their housing and medical care. Because Eric is in Oregon and I'm in Los Angeles, we will conduct the interview over Zoom. Hey, it's Jeff Hoyt, Editor-in-Chief of SeniorLiving.Org. And today, once again, I have the pleasure of speaking with attorney Eric Olsen. Eric is the founder and executive director of the Helps nonprofit law firm that helps seniors and other people with financial problems. Welcome, Eric.
Good to be here with you, Jeff.
I want to talk about how nice it is to be special. It's like, as a lawyer, you know of laws that protect seniors that every senior should know about, because it's one thing to be protected, but if you don't know about it, then it really can't help you. So are there laws that help people, seniors, just because they hit a certain birthday? They've had so many orbits around the sun that now they get to enjoy certain protection?
Actually, there's quite a few of them, Jeff. So there's a lot of laws that should make seniors feel that they're special in some way. You bet.
So what's the most important one?
I guess the most important one is the fact that Social Security, all types of Social Security, is protected. It can't be garnished or taken from someone. It's safe for them. The Social Security regulation, the number 79-4. Social Security benefits are exempt from execution, levy, attachment, garnishment, or other legal process, or from operation of any bankruptcy or insolvency law. So you won't lose your Social Security. Now, there's a very few exceptions. It's possible for Social Security to be offset for taxes, but that could be prevented, and also for student loans, but that can be stopped normally. And then there might be an exception. There's exception for past due child support, but normally for debts that a person owes, they're never going to lose their Social Security. It's going to be safe and secure for them.
Aren't there also laws that say even more money than you collect in Social Security can be protected?
If you're a senior and you get retirement, you can pretty much be assured that all forms of your retirement income is going to be protected and can't be taken from you.
And now I understand if you have a bank account and you're getting $1,000 a month in Social Security, even more than $1,000 can be protected.
That's right. Before about 2012, if you had money in an account that was protected money like Social Security, but you put other funds in there, then that money was commingled with monies that weren't protected. And if someone garnished the account, they could take that money, including your Social Security money. Well, the federal government changed the rules, and they instructed banks to say, you need to protect twice the amount of federal benefits deposited into a bank account from garnishment, no matter what monies happen to be there at the time of a garnishment. Okay, so if a senior got $1,500 in Social Security, that means $3,000 in the account would be protected automatically by the bank. Now, your bank manager doesn't know that law. I haven't met one yet that does. And the same thing with attorneys. They don't know the law. Even though it's over 10 years old now, it's still pretty recent. But the Department of the Bank that handles garnishments, they know that law. So yeah, the bank. So that's special for seniors. If you get Social Security, twice the amount, or a federal pension, twice that amount of money that's deposited each month is protected automatically. If someone were to garnish the bank account, you don't need to do anything. The bank will rip up the garnishment, throw it away. You have access to your money. It's a good deal for seniors. They're special.
Special indeed. What about veterans who are seniors? How are they special?
There's a law or a veteran benefit called aid in attendance. Okay, I think we talked about it before on some of your videos, but a lot of veterans don't know about this. So if you're a veteran and served during time of conflict, and been in the service for at least 90 days, and at least one of those days was during a time of conflict. And the best example is Vietnam from like June of 64 through, I think, May 5th of 75. You served one day during that time. You don't have to have been in Vietnam, just been in the military, but it been in the service for at least 90 days and one day in that time period, then you're entitled to this, they call it a veteran's pension. Well, that throws people off because they say, well, gee, I was only in the military for 3 years or 4 years. I'm not entitled to a pension. Well, the definition of a veteran's, you're qualified for a veteran's pension automatically if you're over 65. You can be disabled, but if you're over 65, you're kind of classified as disabled, so you're entitled to that pension. And that's for lower income seniors, and there's 3 types of it, but it's a wonderful benefit for veterans and their spouses. Okay. But a very small percentage of seniors that are entitled to this pension receive it because no one tells them about it. They don't know about it, or they look at it and they say, it's a veteran pension. I didn't work. I wasn't in the military long enough to get a pension. But if you're over 65 and you're lower income, you're entitled to that pension.
And what about seniors who own property or are buying property? Are there laws that make them special?
Yeah, states have what are called exemption laws, okay, that list property that is protected from debt collectors. For example, a certain amount of equity in a home, or a certain amount of equity in a car, or household goods, or tools of trade, or any number of other categories. And a lot of them have what's called a wild card exemption, covers everything else. Well, a lot of states, their exemption laws, they give a bonus exemption to seniors. So if you're a senior and you have a home and you're over age 65, for example, then you might get a higher amount that's protected automatically under your state law from debt collectors having access to it. So that makes them special too.
And now there's also a special mortgage program that's available to seniors to get money out of their homes.
There's a lot of misinformation about it. It's called a reverse mortgage. And some people, I'll talk to some people and they'll say, well, I don't want that. And I'll ask them why. They can't give me a reason. But a reverse mortgage can be a lifesaver for some seniors. Say, for example, your husband passed away and you're a widow and your only income is $1,200 a month, and you got a home that's free and clear, and it's worth $200,000, but you have to pay, $3,000 in property taxes and insurance each year. Well, that's another $250 coming out of that income. You're in poverty. But with a reverse mortgage, if you're over 62, depending on how much equity you have and your age, reverse mortgage can pay off an underlying mortgage and also give you access to a line of credit. You can either choose it as a lump sum at some point, or you can a little bit extra each month to supplement your income. So for a lot of seniors that want to keep their home and maybe be able to live a little easier life, a reverse mortgage is an answer to prayer. Something else I should talk about in housing too that comes up. There's subsidized housing. Sometimes it's called Section 8, Jeff. And that's where if you're lower income and you have difficulty paying rent, the government will pay part of your rent, and you essentially pay about a quarter to the third of your income for rent. So if you have a Social Security of $1,000, you might end up paying $333 for rent instead of paying $700 or $800. And if you're a senior, a lot of times there's a waiting list, but if you're a senior, they can put you higher on the waiting list, so there's not that much of a wait anymore. That's a special benefit for seniors.
And then for other seniors, whether they're homeowners or not, there are some medical benefits that make them special.
Exactly. If seniors don't know about it, they learn about it really quick. When they turn 65, they're going to be entitled to Medicare. and which will pay for hospital bills, most of your doctor bills, and there's different supplemental insurances, but that's a special benefit that's available for seniors that they can learn about. And these are just some of the special benefits that the law makes available for seniors.
Great. Well, it's nice to know that the laws protect and help our nation's oldest, and really appreciate your help, Eric.
You bet, Jeff.